Hello guys. Here again, live yoga, and this session will be dedicated to Kapha element, water and earth element. So I'm filming from a secret location, and you may see this very lovely weather through the windows. Quite hot today, which is very good if you feel a bit lethargic and kind of heavy. So this type of weather will lift you up. And yeah, so we can see how you feel after that. If you tend to have kapha, which is mucus, water, earth element in your body, this is going to be a dynamic flow today, so it will get your juices going. And if you a bit of a vata type, which is a bit more airy, more cold person, this is also ideal practice for you because it will be slightly faster paced, and people like who are vata, they like to be a bit fast. And I would suggest that you feel how you feel when you doing the flow, just to nourish yourself through the flow. Just be careful how your emotions are and your sensations and feelings. That will help to calm down a bit of vata. If you're pitta, I suggest you do this flow with a dedication to somebody who maybe needs some love and care and a bit more good vibes. So dedicate your practice to send these vibes to this person, and that will calm down pitta, which is fire. So let's start. Okay. Where is that? Okay, so let's see how. Lovely. I might use my sunglasses, it's a bit hot and sunny today here. Right, okay, so find your settling position, calm yourself down, see whether you need blocks or blankets, any scarves or ropes around you in case you need some props. And we're going to start with just settling into the posture, whether you're cross-legged or kneeling. And just become aware of how you feel. Become a loving, silent witness of anything that's happening within you and outside. Just going to observe for a couple of moments. Become aware of your sitting position, of the shape of the body and the contact of the body and the ground. Become aware of all the sounds around you. And then move your awareness to the sounds within you. Listen to what the body sounds you may hear, and eventually move to the sound of your breath. Soften Soften the jaw, soften the tongue in your mouth. Allow the forehead to soften. Eyelids. And for one more round, just observe your breath. And then take a deep inhale for 3 ohms and loka samastu bhavantu mantra. While we're chanting, you can imagine these beautiful white petals showering down the earth, bringing peace and health. Okay, so inhale. Om. Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. And if you want to sit in a comfortable position, whether you want to change it or move your legs about, that's fine. And then we're going to start with just grounding a bit more. So if you make your like spider hands and touch your tip of the fingers on the ground, exhale and feel that you're rooting through that exhalation into your sitting bones, into the fingers. With the next inhale, draw energy up in the body, through your base. And again, exhale tension down through the body into the ground, just feeling that contact between the body and the ground for 2 more rounds. And then on the next inhale, exhale, we're going to start opening to the flow. Now, I've just pointed out that when I do my right side, is this one on your screens probably comes out as left. That's because it's filmed in a mirror sort of way. So this is my right. You can do whatever side you want to start with. So inhale and exhale, open, keeping the sitting bones rooted. Inhale back to center and lower. In, ex. Follow that length of the breath, so don't move before the breath starts or ends, okay? So the exhalation will move you, then inhalation will lift you up again and lower. It will also say how long you can move with the length of the inhale, or the length of the exhale will tell you how long your movement is, or how long you can hold that posture. Exhale here, inhale back to center, and exhale. Final inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale back to center, exhale. On the next inhale, exhale, let's come on to 4s Okay, for cat and cow. So inhale, opening to the floor, pressing into the ground. Exhale, arch. Feel these vertebrae opening up a bit more. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Even the chin can go further to touch towards your collarbones. Exhale, lift. Exhale, arch. Then inhale again. Exhale. Press more energy into the ground with your palms and your feet. Inhale again. Exhale, arch. And we're going to do a dynamic. So exhale to the bum. Inhale, forearms and move. Exhale, bum to the heels and inhale, lift. 2 more rounds. Then on the next inhale, exhale, tuck the toes under and lift into down dog. So one at a time, the heels touching the floor, lengthening through the sitting bones towards the ceiling, and lowering the crown as if to touch the ground. Just feel this opening in your hamstrings, and one at a time, heels lift, adjust, and eventually by 5 breaths you'll be able to move and feel both of your heels on the ground. Then lengthen through your tailbone and rotate the sitting bones a little bit up towards the ceiling. Exhale here. Inhale, lengthen again through the sitting bones. And the crown on the exhalation getting longer. And final. Beautifully moving shoulders away from the ears. Lovely. On the next inhale, exhale, let's move into plank. So just if you're finding it's too much for you, always lower the knees and come back into it again. So for a few rounds, 3 to 5 breaths, we're going to stay in plank. So inhale, lift, extend through the crown, contract your thigh muscles and press more into the ground with your fingertips and press the sole ball of the feet into the ground. Deep inhale, exhale here. Lengthen the crown like you want to reach the front of the room. Extend energy out through the heels like you want to reach the back of the room. Exhale if you need to soften. Lower the knees, take a breath, and let's do 1 more round. Inhale and exhale. 3 rounds of breath here. Exhale into your down dog. Good. Kapha is also the build of the body, and in the mind is to do with the determination, the strength of your mind. So working on these elements, being earthly, grounded, strong, the base of everything else, that's what Kapha is. Okay. 1 more breath, down dog. Let's move now to our knees, chest, chin, chaturanga. And just for 3 rounds here into cobra. Exhale, forehead on the ground. Wiggle, soften, palms underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift. With the length of your inhalation, exhale, lower. And wiggle the bum, soften. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. And wiggle the bum. And a third. The next 2 rounds we're going to do, so where you go, whether you want to lift everything off the ground, a variation here, or this one. Every time you come back, soften and relax, or if you want to do a boat, which is a deeper opening, for 2 rounds of breath here, depending on your abilities and level of experience. So 2 rounds of your choice. This one, exhale and soften. This one, exhale and soften. Or this. And you hold it for a breath. So inhale, exhale. And then you release in Balasana, where big toes touching. Open the knees wide. Take a deep inhale, exhale here. Feel the contact with the ground. Good. On the next inhale, exhale, we're going to move into down dog. And then inhale, right foot forward. Left hops into pyramid. Move your fingers in line with your toes. Bend the front knee. Gently look forward. And then exhale, cascading your upper body over. Press more that front foot into the ground. And you would feel the opening in your lovely hamstring. Gently come up onto your fingers. Inhale, then move the shoulders away. And also cascade once more on the exhale. And so for 2 more rounds here, if you want to keep it dynamic. Exhale. As a variation, for those of you who are a bit more advanced, you can interlace the fingers and roll over. Well, opening deeper into that posture and also working of your stamina, mental and physical. One more breath here. And then gently going back into down dog. If you feel like you want to walk the heels, that's fine, one at a time. Exhale, down dog. And then inhale, move the other side forward. Hop the back foot. Point them in the same direction. Hip width apart. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, cascade over your front foot and front leg. Again, inhale, come onto your fingertips, move the shoulder blades away. Exhale here, lengthen through the crown. Press more energy into the front foot. 5 rounds. So if you continue with that, it's okay. Or if you want to interlace the fingers and roll over, deeper forward bend. Press more energy into the front foot. Try and feel that hamstring warming up. Gently more opening by pressing the front foot. Keep your soft face, soft tongue. And final exhale here. Beautiful. And then inhale back into down dog. Exhale. Good. And let's go for a sun salutation. So whether you want to walk or jump to the front of your mat, we're going to go with sun salutation classical. Right. Come up into Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend and look forward. Exhale, right foot. And the other one. Inhale. Whether you want to go knees, chest, chin or full chaturanga, that's absolutely fine. Cobra. Exhale. Always come onto your knees so you prevent lower back injuries. Inhale, move the right foot forward. Inhale, come up. Inhale for the other side. Exhale the foot back, the left. Inhale to plank. Move the same foot forward, the left. Exhale, parallel feet. Inhale, come up. We'll do one more round. As I said before, don't mind me left and right. In your screens is the mirror image. So it looks like I'm doing left, but I'm saying right. Okay, so just listen and follow your own flow. Inhale. Exhale forward. Bend the knees, look forward. Move the shoulder blades away. Exhale the right back. Inhale to plank. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, come. Wait for the inhalation to move the foot forward. And then the exhalation to move the other one parallel. Fully exhaling, forward bend. Bend your knees always when you come up or down to help your lower back stay calm. The other side, inhale. Look forward. Move the shoulder blades away. Left goes back. Exhale here. Down dog. Inhale to plank. Lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale. Back onto down dog. Wait for the inhalation to move your foot forward, the left side. And the exhalation to move the other one parallel. Press both of the feet into the ground and gently come up. You can bend them slightly, the knees. Come up. Exhale. In Tadasana. So you can stay in Tadasana to have a breath or two. Lovely to see you all here. Great. Wonderful. And we're gonna start with a bit more dynamic flow now. We warmed up. On the next inhale, exhale, we're gonna move into Warrior One. So move the left foot back. Inhale, arms come up. Make sure your knee is above the ankle, in line with your hip. There's a variation. You can have that foot slightly, you can lift the heel slightly, but always strong leg, or you can put that outer edge and press into it. So it's very important to use your feet so the base, the ground, the earth is solid from where you grow, you know. That's the idea. Okay, so there's no wobbles. You're safe. Inhale, arms raised for Warrior One, and the gaze can be on the floor. Maybe move the shoulders down and bend the elbows a bit more, but don't forget that foot is not bending, it's strong. Deep inhale, exhale here. Lengthening through the crown, rooting through your feet. One more breath here. And then the next inhale, exhale, we're going down to down dog. Through the flow, inhale, and then exhale, either knees, chest, chin. Cobra. Exhale, back into down dog. Stay for 3 rounds of breath here. You can feel now your hamstrings are a bit more open. You can rotate the hips further up to the sky. Press into your palms and move the shoulder blades away. So the shoulder blades are sliding, coming closer, and the shoulders a bit more open, away from the ears. One more breath, down dog. Good. Ready for the other side. Warrior One. Come, whichever you want to press the back foot or lift the back heel up. Good. And 3 rounds of breath here. You can gently move in and back into the edge again. Allow that breath to travel easy through the body. Relax the jaw, relax the tongue. One more breath. Inhale, back into down dog. And through Vinyasa, we're going plank. Then if you want to hold all the way down Chaturanga, some of you may want to go into upward dog straight away, if you're more advanced, and then back into down dog. 3 rounds of breath here. And then we either jump or walk to the front of your mat. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, come up gently. Good. We're going to do a dynamic flow now, so we're including the warrior one. Okay, so inhale, arms raise. Exhale, fold. Glue your palms to the floor, bend your knees and jump back into your plank. Then if you want to go knees, chest, chin or full chaturanga, either cobra or keep your toes tucked and move into your upward dog. Then back into your down dog. One breath here and ready for the right foot into warrior one. Lift on inhale. Inhale, exhale for warrior one, and then back into down dog. Into your flow. Three rounds of breath here. Look between the palms, jump or walk. Inhale, exhale fully into your forward bend. Then you come up gently, not too fast so you don't want to get dizzy. Ready for the other side. Inhale. Glue your palms to the floor, bend your knees, exhale, jump back. Whether you want to go knees, chest, chin or full chaturanga, that's fine. Inhale, cobra or upward dog, also fine. Back into down dog. Exhale. Ready for the left, warrior one. Inhale, lift. Stay for a breath in warrior one. Then exhale back into down dog. 3 rounds of breath here. And then look between the palms, bend your knees, jump forward. Inhale, look, exhale, full forward bend. And then gradually come up to Tadasana. Beautiful. The next inhale, exhale. Lovely to see you. Hey. Lovely. Then we're going to do another. So the flow of warrior 1, 2 and reverse. Inhale, exhale, right foot back. I'm reminding you again, this is my right, but on your screen it looks like it's left. That's because it's a mirror image. Then inhale, warrior 1. Exhale into it. Press strong feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open the hips to the side into warrior 2. Gaze the middle front finger. Soften the face, soften the tongue. Inhalation then lifts the front arm, keeping that front knee actively bent. Exhale. Now variation to reach the ground or block or a book if you have handy, or just stop here. Inhale, exhale if you wish to look the middle of the palm or gaze at that thumb or the big toe on the floor if it's too much for the neck. And when you're ready, Exhale. Let's do a little binding here to open a bit more, if some of you want to do so. Either floor or keeping it, or even interlace the fingers and look over. And then exhale, down dog. Inhale to your flow again. There's no tension in the neck. Whether you want to walk or jump, that's fine. Inhale and exhale, full forward bend. Then you can come up dangling, dangling. Gently to come up. Good. Ready for the other side of the warrior flow. Inhale and exhale. Press into the ground, bend the shin 90 degrees. Inhale, come up to warrior one. Inhale, then lift. Exhale into warrior two. Full inhale, exhale into warrior two. Don't forget that front knee is 90 degrees, that's it. Inhale, then lifts the front arm, slides the back. Exhale. Now whichever variation you want to go for, gazing at the thumb or the big toe. Full inhale, exhale. And also we can do this binding. If some of you want to try it, look over the shoulder, or even this one. When you're ready, exhale, down dog. And then through the flow again. Inhale, either full strong version, or use to come on your knees and then back into down dog. Good. Inhale and exhale here. Now the next one, we're going for pigeon. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, move it towards your right thumb. Come onto your fingertips. Fingers in line with your knee. Move the shoulders away. Now for some, maybe that's okay to stay here. If you feel like tilting, use a block or a book or whatever you want to put under. And some of you might want to challenge to go for a balance, which is fine. Any variation. Before you go for this balance, make sure everything that touches the floor is your base, is your roots. So press into it before you go. Okay. Exhale. Then you go forward to surrender. Fully in your pigeon. Trying to keep the hips square to the ground and not tilting. Some of you may want to use fists underneath your forehead, or use a block or a book, towel, whatever you've got handy around. Good. And on the next inhale, exhale, coming up to down dog. The other side. Knee bends, exhalation moves towards the thumb, then come onto your fingertips, lower the back foot, lengthen through your crown, shoulders away. Deep inhale and exhale here. Again, if you want to try and balance, so that's fine. Inhale, exhale, surrender to your forward. You can also choose to stay on your forearms, that's absolutely fine. Lengthen through the crown, press the back foot into the floor. Any variations here is welcome. Or maybe eventually you want to really surrender down. Deep inhale and exhale. Soften that side, this hip, so that no tension there. Work with the gravity. Allow the earth to help you to take off the tension. Don't control it, just let it go. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sit. And we're going to do a little twist here. Just for one inhale, exhale. And then we swap the other side. You may want to have straight leg or bent, it's up to you. Oh, I've just done. Okay, it's this one. First of all, rooting into your sitting bones, lengthen before you start your twist. So you want space in the vertebrae. And the exhalation will take you further. Beautiful. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Remove any ponytails, anything, so that your head is flat on the ground. Hug your knees into your chest. You can just gently, clockwise, anti-clockwise, keeping the tailbone towards the ground. Don't curl it up. Try to leave it sort of straight. Keep touching the ground with it. And gently massage your lower back. On the next inhale, exhale, you can lift one leg up. If you can reach with the index, middle and the thumb, hook the big toe and move it to the side. But keep either the knee bent or lower it and move your hand on top of that hip to keep it rooted. Instead of allowing it to lift and follow that leg, we want it to stay towards the ground, but just the leg to move to the side and turn to look over the other side. Again, soften the face. The tongue in your mouth is soft. Yeah? You can do that with a bent knee as well, if some of you find it challenging, or with any prop. Exhale. Good. Inhale, bring back to center, and let's swap. Whether you want to have that foot bent knee, that's fine, and continue with that opening. Or if you can use your index finger, middle finger and your thumb to hook very well around your big toe, it's fine. Inhale back to center and have both of your, like that, bend your knees towards your armpits, but don't curl. Allow that tailbone to touch the ground and just move side to side like a happy baby. Good. Keep the breath traveling freely, fluidly through the body. See how you feel. Observe your thoughts, any sensations, emotions. Allow that lower back to soften. For those of you who want to lift in shoulder stand, that's fine. Just make sure your head is central. Don't turn it to look at me, just listen to me. So keep your head central to the body. Hinge a bit in the hips, and gradually, when the breath is relaxed and you're not gasping, then you'll be able to lift. Support the whole of your back with your palms and fingers and lift through the tailbone, not so much through your feet as soft. Allow the flow of the liquids in the body to go down. So that's why we don't want so much straining in the feet. And others, they may want to go for bridge instead. So keep the feet parallel, hip width apart, and just be dynamic with lifting and lowering. Lifting and lowering. Press the feet firmly into the ground. The more you press, the more you will be able to lift, and eventually maybe interlace your fingers under your back and stay here for a full inhale, exhale. And gradually making our way to fish. For those of you who are in shoulder stand, move into plow or bull, where you have bent knees on top of your forehead, and then gradually, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae, come lying on the floor. Put your palms facing down, sit on them, press the elbows in the ground, and then you will feel that your crown is touching the ground. Open the sternum. Deep inhale, exhale here. And gradually start to surrender for Shavasana. You can cover, if you want to, with something to make you feel cozy and more relaxed. If you're cold, put some socks on, anything. And allowing the body to become really still and relaxed on the ground. Take it a deep inhale and exhale. With that to soften deeper onto the ground. Deep inhale and exhale, as many as you need to, allowing the body to be comfortable and still. And observe like a silent, loving, silent witness anything that you hear in the room that you are or outside of the room. Observing the stillness of the body, and the contact of the body and the ground. Keeping that awareness, then move to feel the breath in and out your nostrils. Become aware of softness in the face, the tongue is soft, the jaw, and keep observing that flow of the breath. And like a silent witness, become aware of any sensations, thoughts, and go back to your breathing. Just listen to the inhales and exhales. Imagine these inhales and exhales like waves on the seashore. The inhalation, this gentle wave comes in, and the exhalation taking any tension away. And the sound of the breath is almost like the sound of the waves in the sea. Then gradually become aware that you're deepening your inhales and exhales, Deepening that breath and moving your fingers and your toes. Giving your body a lovely stretch. And gently coming up. Keeping that stillness within you. We're going to do 3 Oms together. And the Loka mantra. And imagine these white, beautiful petals showering down to the earth, bringing peace and contentment. Inhale deeply. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Beautiful. Hands in front of your heart in prayer. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. If you have any questions, just let me know. Write me a message or any of the comments, and I can read them and answer back to you. Thank you for being today in my secret location. I just can say it's near the sea and it's lovely. So, yeah, thank you very much. Enjoy the weather and stay happy. Mwah.